everybody, today I'm going to be making some kind of Asian inspired sourdough pancakes using some sesame oil, some cayenne, some black pepper, some different veggies I had in my fridge. I've got some actually sauerkraut here, and then I've got half of a diced red onion. What I'm doing is, this is my sourdough starter. I fed it earlier today, but you can see pretty much, you know, it's got this active kind of stuff going on here. So I'm actually gonna feed my sourdough real quick, and I'm gonna use about half of this, and I'm gonna incorporate it in this batter that I started yesterday. It's kind of like a savory pancake batter. It's whatever veggies you got in your fridge. It's a little bit of this sourdough starter mixed with you know, a bit of water, and again, some of these ingredients that I mentioned earlier. And all that happens with this is feeding my sourdough, by the way. I'm just gonna take some flour, cool, a little more, cool, take a little water, some warm water, dump it in there. It seems about right. Take this, stir it up until you don't see any more visible flour. And yeah, it's that. That's it. That is my feeding of the sourdough for the day. Great. I'm just gonna go ahead and cover this up, and I sit it in a warm place, and that's good to go. Getting back to my pancakes, you can see, you know, one thing that we have every day is we've got, you know, a good amount of this sourdough starter to use. And you know, the question is, what are we gonna use it for? So this wasn't my idea. I forget what chef popularized this in his cookbook, but it's quite a nice idea. And all I'm gonna do is, you can see I added my starter. I added some water until I get to about the consistency of like a pancake type batter, kind of like this. All I'm gonna do is add my veg in. It's a lot of veg. It's, you know, not as much veg as batter, but it's a lot of veg. Just get this nice and incorporated here. I'm also gonna add in some of my other ingredients that I want. And I want a little bit of salt. Here's a little bit of salt. Great, a little bit more. Great. It's kind of cool. These veggies almost ferment a tiny bit as they sit out. Here's my sesame oil. I'll do about a tablespoon of sesame oil. It looks like a lot, and it does have a really strong flavor, but I think that's one of the things that kind of makes this amazing. I like mine a little spicy, so this is the cayenne, piri piri. Let's do a little black pepper. Cool. And guys, that's pretty much it. I let this batter kind of like sit out. I'll add to it. I've been super happy with the flavor, and all I'm using as a sauce is just a little soy sauce, and it reminds me very much of, like, you know, almost like those scallion pancakes you get at like fake American Chinese restaurants growing up. And it's I don't know, to me it just has a nice flavor. And it's such a cool use of leftover veggies. It's such a cool use of your starter. And you can see, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with this right here. I know it looks kind of weird. All I'm gonna do now is I got a pan with some hot oil in it. All I wanna do is take a scoop of this. I'm just gonna drop this scoop down onto here. And then, you know, using my fingers, sure, I can shape this up into a slightly nicer little circle. The key here, it doesn't really matter which shape you have, you know, unless you're worried about making it look super pretty. But the key here is just to make sure you have an even thickness. You can make these bigger, you can make them really cute and small and serve them up as little appetizers. So I'm gonna take this and throw it back on my burner over here. And we're gonna cook it up, and I'll be back in 2 minutes when it's done. Okay, so this is cooked for about 3 minutes so far on this first side. Just gonna flip that over. I'm gonna cook this for another, 2 minutes. Cook it for another 2 minutes on the other side, and serve it up with a little soy sauce after I drain it on a paper towel. Okay, so my little, onion and sauerkraut pancake has been cooking. It's done. I'm gonna quickly drain it off, slice it up. Do I want it smaller? Sure. Look at this, how cute. Nice little crunch. If you wanted to fan these out and arrange them so they're a little cuter, feel free to do that. However you want. But these are really, really delicious. They're nice and crispy, cooked through on the inside. A little soy sauce with the sesame oil in the batter. Oh my god. We don't really have this here in New York. Like a version of it that's this good. If they did, I would go out and I'd pay for it. It's really, really good. Anyways, I was so excited about this because I feel like it's such a cool use of sourdough starter, and it's so flavorful. I don't know. To me, this is just like really, really exciting. You can do a million things with it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed.